Hey everyone, it's Kyle from Kool Collectibles. Just got in a new wave of NECA figures from Pop Culture Superstore just today. Predator, it's probably one of my favourite classic 80s action movies. I grew up watching, Predator, RoboCop, Beverly Hills Cop, and all the other Die Hard and all the other sort of 80s classics. So when I heard that NECA was coming out with more Predator figures, I couldn't pass these ones up, particularly the mud-covered Arnie there. I do have one of their older classic Predator figures from their initial releases of the Predator line, but I haven't got an Arnie figure yet, so these look pretty good, so I had to get them. So I'll get them out of the packaging and be back with you guys in a bit. Thanks, bye. Hey everyone, back again with them out of the box, and all I can say is NECA has knocked it out of the park with these ones. When I got the recent Series 1 of the new Aliens figures with Hicks and Hudson, I was a bit disappointed, but these guys, the new Arnie figures and the new Predator figures, I'm really happy with what NECA have done with these ones, just with the paintwork and the accessories and everything. So I'll just put these guys down and go through each one. So here's the Jungle Disguise, I think they've called it, and the paintwork is really detailed. I'm actually pretty surprised at how detailed they've been able to do it. And that head sculpt, you go back and you watch the movie and you look at this, and they've done a sensational job for a 6-inch figure. So you get all the detailing, all the plant and leaves and mud all over his torso and arms and chest. And that head sculpt, there's a little bit of blood there. That is really sensational work by NECA. I'm not sure what this little green pouch is. I can't actually remember that from the movie. It's been probably a year or so since I've seen it. There's his army pants. So yeah, overall the paint detail on this guy is really amazing, and he's articulated pretty well. The usual stuff now for sort of collectibles aimed at adults. So all the usual joints, ab crunch, and the joints and the legs this time are much better than the Aliens figures. There isn't any sort of toe articulation, but I don't think that's needed. But I think even though the knees aren't double jointed, I think I actually prefer these ones to the double jointed look, which makes the knee joint a little clumsy. But yeah, overall the articulation on this guy is amazing, and he is loaded with accessories. Just pick this up. So he comes with his famous torch, where he's standing up on the waterfall and screams his head off. Comes with the spear, and they're all really nicely detailed and painted. I think that's his torch, or is that? Oh, I think that might be one of the arrows that he fires with the bomb, and this might be the longer version. But again, really nicely done there. You get 3 sets of arrows, which are also pretty nicely done, if that can focus. And the bow itself is nicely done too. So overall, with this Jungle Disguise figure, I reckon I'd give it at least an 8 or a 9 out of 10. I'm really happy with this one, and definitely glad I've got him. With the, here's the one of the other normal versions. They actually released, I think, about 3 different ones for various points in the movie. And this one's called Jungle Encounter. So I think it's probably halfway through the movie after he's taken off a bit of his clothing. So I think they released one where he had the cigar and so on, but this one's where he's got a bit of the camouflage makeup on. And again, that is a pretty awesome head sculpt, and the paintwork is pretty damn good for a 6-inch figure, I'd say. So there's the outfit. So this one where he's got the vest on, and some of these are for the accessories. So he comes with this machine gun, pistol and knife, and so you can put the knife in that sheath here, which is nicely detailed, and I think you can put the pistol in this little pouch here, which is also pretty nice. And yeah, the paintwork is really nicely done. I don't see a lot of slop or anything like that. So overall, the paintwork on this guy is really nicely done. The flesh looks pretty realistic. I actually don't think the body, it's molded in that color, which is nice. So they've matched that really nicely. Unlike some other figures that sort of paint that, this one seems to be molded in that color. And the pants and the boots, all really nicely done. So again, with those two, I think they're both awesome representations of Arnie in this scale. So all this really does is make me wish Hot Toys would hurry up and make a 2.0 for their Dutch figure, which would be bloody awesome if they did that, to go with their all their Predator figures that they release. Now here is the Water Emergence Predator, where he's jumped down and coming out of the water. So I think the camera might be able to pick that up. It's where all the his invisibility's failing, and you see all the sort of electrical blue things coming out through his suit, which is really nicely done, I have to say. You even see it on his helmet there, so it's got a nice sort of reflective colour to it. And this time they've actually given some of his I don't even know what you call those. I think the Hot Toys, one of the things the Hot Toys Classic Predator didn't have was these medallions and so on. But on this figure they look pretty nice. So it comes with his these claws that you can push back in and pull out, and his gauntlet there. And again, I think they've improved on the articulation as well from the original figure. The legs go in and out quite well, and the knees are double jointed, and you get the articulation in the ankles, so you can pretty much put him in any pose you want, really. He comes with his shoulder cannon that you can put on the back here. I won't put that on now, but even that's articulated as well, so you get that full articulation. And he comes with a nice human skull, which is nicely painted as well. You can always do with a human skull in the display somewhere. So yeah, this particular wave of NECA figures, I have to say I'm really impressed, and they'll definitely look great on the in the display with some of the other 6-inch figures I've gotten recently. So if you're in the you know, deciding whether or not you should get these, I can highly recommend them. The paintwork, the quality, articulation, everything. NECA has really done a great job with this particular wave, and I hope to see what else they do with their Aliens line. But for now, their Predators line is doing really well. So I hope you guys liked that quick look, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.